Here's a focal shift. Oh no!
Nothing happened. And you just did the Hitler salute. Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Vaporwave.
James. Vaporwave? Everyone calls him.
Background's called.
Everyone calls him Jimmy. I call him James. It just works
Everyone
like
calls
that.
him Vaporwave.
A lot of things happened this week, James.
Weird. Things. Yeah.
Cool. I like to see that your internet is still, suffering.
Top tier.
That's
Top
nice.
tier.
Top tier. Top 10 anime betrayals. Number one.
I can't do that.
James's internet. Anyway, James, you got anything crazy to talk about this week, or should I go into some stuff?
Halo Infinite.
Right. I think we talked a little bit about the release of Halo Infinite, but
it's coming to some controversy this week.
Really? What happened?
Microtransactions.
They put in
now,
microtransactions?
I know that sounds bad.
What?
Now I know that sounds.
No, I know
throwing
that
my
sounds.
money at Halo Infinite anyways.
$1 PayPal transactions. Pew pew pew.
$8.99, $8.99, $8.99, $8.99.
$5.76. Anyway, so what kind of microtransactions are there now? Just cosmetic ones?
It's just cosmetic, but everyone's like, it's ruining the game. It's not. Listen.
Hey man, there's pay to win skins.
Listen. There's not.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I was
no.
wondering if you were going to comment on what I just said there.
Secondly, it's just cosmetic. Honestly, just level up normally if you really don't want to pay.
I know it's kind of weird that
You don't
nowadays we just
pay.
kind of expect cosmetic microtransactions. Which, if you don't want to get those cool skins that make you look better than everyone else in the game and make you dab on everyone else in the game, makes you an alpha sigma male, and I guess you don't have to, but whatever.
It's literally a free game and everyone's like, they're gonna pay money. It's like, yeah, that's how it works.
How else are they gonna pay off their server costs, man?
Hey man,
what?
This isn't the campaign that costs money. This is the multiplayer.
The campaign should be free too.
You don't have to pay. It's a choice. It's courtesy for them giving us a free game and giving us it early.
I guess you
don't
could pay
have
money
to
for
do
those
it.
6 skins and cool stuff.
You don't
but
have
whatever.
to though.
You could just be lame.
You could
just
literally
be
just play the game,
lame.
complete the challenges, and earn the XP that way.
Listen, beta males stay beta.
Listen here, you Sigma fuck. I mean, you beta fuck. I'm a Sigma.
I don't care if you spend your paycheck on Halo Infinite's cosmetic items. I'm still a better
500
player than
straight
you.
into Halo.
I can't wait for them to add in the dances, like Fortnite does. Can we add in
they
a
have
teabag
armor.
emote, please? Thank you.
They have armor effects where if you use a certain ability or do like a certain sort of action while moving.
Yeah. I
Right
want to
now,
be able
at
to
least,
floss
you can
in
you,
Halo
you
Infinite.
you like burst in the fire while you run, or you slide across the ground, or you shoot your grapple hook or something. You just burst in the fire while doing it. I'm like, that's just an insane thing.
Can we just get a noose emote? Can you imagine, like, if like in those in the intro sequence when you start a game, like it'll show your teammates and they're like punching and like they're sitting there cross arms, and then like it cuts to you and you're just hanging
you can
from
customize your stance. It's the victory screen where you customize your stance. It's just you see the legs of one guy as he just slightly sways back and forth.
It's just the legs that he's swaying back.
It's just the subtle audio cue of the tension of a rope.
Like
horrible.
Also, what the heck's with that TikTok you sent me about Halo Infinite, where it's like I was creeping on my teammates, and like it was that intro sequence showing all the Spartans, and then the fourth one was just standing back there.
There's been this glitch that I think recently got patched, but I wish they left it in. I love it so much.
That was a really funny glitch.
It's so funny, and I wish they left it in. But it's a glitch where at the beginning, one or more of your squad mates can spawn. Either looking in a different direction or just completely separate from the group. And most of the time, because of the maps and how they're built, it's just a person standing against a wall just staring at it. Or they're just standing off in a distance just staring.
That's a really funny one.
My favorite is on the really open map where it's just like the two sides and you're just in a giant circle essentially with openings all around you.
Yeah.
And it's just you got one guy just standing looking out into the distance while everybody else is just like in a fighting pose and just they're like,
yeah, that's really cool. Actually,
me once again.
It'd be really funny if they didn't ever patch that glitch, like it got worse. And like every single intro sequence never has anyone in it, so it's like a camera panning to just empty spots. And then when it zooms out, then you can see everyone just like chilling. It's just around
in a prop hunt. They're just all hiding.
Yeah. Like one guy is just staring at a wall. Another guy is like floating like horizontal, like in a sleeping position.
I think it's so funny, especially the one where the guy, he's like, because they had the one where you're doing the punching animation, you punch the air.
Yeah.
And then one time there was this guy who was like punching the air, and
then
he
the
just
Henry
died
Cavill,
in this...
Henry Cavill Mission Impossible punch animation.
There was this guy punching the air, and then he quit the game in that moment, so its character just died and like exploded in the way that it does whenever like you exit the game.
Pity to his helmet
just, like,
pops off. Just
yeah, and it's like I fought the air and lost.
I fought the air and the air won.
But dude, I love it, and they just came out with the Fracture event, which is introducing new game modes, as well as the non-canon armor, aka the one from like the multiverse essentially. And they're really cool armors. They're expensive to get, which is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have the battle pass to be able to use them, which I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I got the battle pass I have. Like I don't know. Oh no!
It cannot be possible.
I have to pay money in a free game.
Whatever.
Oh, no.
I know that you'll show me that sick green screen thing you got on your side, but like every time you move in a certain angle, your whole body disappears. So it's just your arms and head that remain. You don't have to turn it off. It's just really funny.
I can upload a custom image.
Oh yeah. Can you get the? I'll send you a picture of my stream waiting screen, which is just a Squidward dabbing in like the universe. What the? Is that character actor? Douglas?
That's also what it's named in my file list. It's character actor Doug Jones. Because I used him in the G Savior video, which I need to finish.
Which is not out right now, right? I need to finish.
No, it's not. And I haven't been.
It's almost like I predicted this to happen.
I haven't had a chance.
JD, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out literally today. Literally today. I was like, oh guaranteed. Yeah, literally today, guaranteed.
Sorry, I pulled a Blake and I told you.
Fast forward a week.
Not predictable.
Fast forward a week to today.
Oh no!
I clearly remember talking about the last crapshoot.
Yet.
Okay, it might as well be in a week, James. Tomorrow, like in 2 days, it would have been a week. 5 days? Huh?
I've genuinely wanted to work on it. I just literally haven't had it because of fucking family stuff and Thanksgiving
and I completely understand, because this week I've literally been bogged down with like finish up finals for my classes. I'm literally every waking moment in the past week has been me writing papers.
Dude, it really sucks because I was
but it is still your fault that it's not up, Jane.
No, it should have been up a long time ago. I'm glad I'm doing it now though, because I'm having the energy to actually make it fun while editing.
At least you're delaying it, so it might be better quality when you do upload it.
Because I don't
like a Battlefield 2042 or something.
Battlefield 2042.
Pull a Cyberpunk.
I have no ill will towards it.
Pull a Cyberpunk 20.
At least it's not Call of Duty Vanguard where it's just straight dog shit.
You know, they did I do know there's a lot of glitches in it, but yeah,
they're so fun.
If there weren't any glitches, then it would have been
I'm
like
sorry.
Great game. Yeah.
I want to drive up the side of a building in a hovercraft. I don't care if it's
okay, James.
It
might not ruin your gameplay, but someone who wants to, go out there and kill a bunch of people, the glitches might not be the best thing for them.
I'm sorry. Are you? You're literally playing a game where they have a mode where you can travel between fucking 1942 and 2042. Am I ruining your immersion by driving up the side of a building in that
with an airboat?
With an airboat when you're literally fighting Nazis in the 27th century or whatever?
There's like there's like a whole squad in an airboat, and they just start driving up this skyscraper, and then like they make like a sharp turn, and they crash into a helicopter, make it explode. It's so funny, dude.
It's so funny. I love it. It's great.
I've seen Shroud play 2042. I saw this clip of him like flying a jet, and he's like trying to purposely crash into buildings, but it just bounces off. Like he's totally fine, just bounces off these buildings like they're made of rubber. Hilarious. You can't die if you wanted to.
I love how people are like, oh, look at the environmental physics.
Honestly, that kind of glitch is pretty funny.
I can just crash a satellite. I can't crash a.
I think the only thing that would make me a little bit tilted.
Like in the previous game.
The only thing that would make me a little tilted is like the bullet spread glitch that's happening, where like your bullets don't go to where you're aiming. That's probably the only thing that would make me a little heated, because like I like snipers, and the thing with snipers is that they're accurate. And like I've seen clips of people sniping people,
got
like
nice spread.
perfect aim. Like the dude he's shooting at is not even moving because he's also sniping, and he just can't shoot him because bullets just doesn't work. Bullet don't work, man.
Why bullet no shoot?
It's not even a rubber bullet, because rubber bullets would still hurt.
Forget that there's rubber bullets in the game. I think people are just so like over the top with what their expectations were, but it's also like it was met. Your expectations were met. You got literally Battlefield 4, but even more.
I mean, like, yeah, there were a lot of expectations.
You have a fucking tornado in your map, and you're like, but the
dude, you expect you expect a AAA game to have no glitches on release?
Have you heard of a little studio called Bethesda?
Have you heard of a little studio called Everyone?
You're a little studio called Activision for other reasons.
Everyone except the FromSoft. The Dark Souls creator. Did you see the new game they're coming out? Elden Ring?
They're coming out new.
Elden Ring. It's like
I've seen Elden Ring. I don't care for it, if I'm being honest.
You're not a Dark Souls fan?
I've just never played it, and I get it's supposed to be like one of the hardest games and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it one day.
I'm getting the vibe that you think that people who play it like it are like cringy or something, like they're edgelords.
Yeah, I'm Omni-Man standing at the top of the watchtower, just looking down and just muttering.
Like someone's playing Dark Souls and they're just enjoying it on their own time. Because they like the hard mechanics, and they're just like skillfully taking out bosses, and you're just sitting there like, ooh, look how cringy that is. Do you like Dark Souls?
No, I find it a very fun game for people who enjoy and stuff, and I think it's very fun.
I find it more of a fun game for people who have never played it. I love people. I love watching people. I love watching. Yeah, I did see that. I love watching people. I love watching people just suck ass at Dark Souls because they've never played it, and get really angry because they're like, this game's so unfair and stuff. Which, to be honest, it is. It is. There are a lot of sections that are very unfair. Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
Purposely unfair. Yeah. But it's always funny watching people do that. Maybe you should. Maybe I'd love to co-commentate you playing that game. At least any of the Dark Souls games. So, yeah, that'll be something in the future to look forward to. Anyway, though, Elden Ring, it looked really good. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
I don't think I would be considered like. You take a picture of the poster I sent you.
Oh, what?
You just. So James is messing around with this green screen right now. And he's showing me it.
I was like,
and his green screen just popped up with Teen Titans Go to the Movies, like the poster for that in the background. That's great.
Look at my booty up in 3.
You still have my poster I gifted you?
I do.
Cherish it, like a family heirloom.
No.
Pass it down to your children.
I will burn it.
Your great ancestry will will praise that poster, dude. Whatever you do, don't use it for fire material to keep yourself warm at night.
I won't.
But yeah, I really liked it. It was like it's like a different FromSoft game, because usually they've gone for linear type games, where it's just like you follow one level at a time. But this one's an open world one, so I'm interested to seeing what that is. I don't know what background that is. Why you're laughing at it is I don't get it. So
it's from the Gundam FMV game.
Oh,
this is the bad guy.
I see. He looks kind of like a good guy.
He's supposed to be a 20-year-old.
Looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
He looks like you, James.
It's me.
Looks as old as you. Oh, maybe a little bit younger, but mostly because he just doesn't have the facial hair. But if he did.
Oh, wait, I gotta get that bulging.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is me, Char Asnabold.
Anyway, James. Yeah, anyways. A lot of cool games are coming out, man. That's really good. I still can't wait for Payday 3, which is, take like 2 years still to come out.
But it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, Batman.
Can't wait for it to be actually built in an engine that isn't meant for racing games, and
what?
maybe it'll work better. Didn't I tell you that before?
No, you have. I just want to say what again. What?
What? Yeah, I always found that to be really hilarious that they repurposed a racing game engine and built Payday 2 in it. Like the worst engine ever. Anyway, though, Payday 3. I know there's some like teaser images that came out. Apparently the whole crew is back together. Probably, I don't think people were expecting that. People were saying like one of them or two of them were not going to be there, like replaced by.
Yeah, I had heard that Wolf wasn't going to be there and stuff.
Yeah, me
but then
too.
I see him in it and I'm like, wait, well, hold on.
I guess
Hold on, I've been lied to.
Maybe they're saying that because the voice actor was like not there or something. I don't know.
Oh, is it a new voice actor?
Maybe, I don't know. God, I hope Dallas's voice actor is the same. And I hope he delivers that. I need a medic bag. Medic bag.
Isn't the voice actor for him and the guy they got for the series, like the web series,
they're
completely different people?
Yeah, they're different people.
And then like in all the promotional material as well.
I'm guessing it's because the voice actor he looks way too different from what Dallas would look like.
Is Chains the only same guy?
I think Wolf might be, because I don't think they ever show Wolf's face. So I think they just use the voice actor for that guy too.
You never really run into the problem there.
Houston's also the same guy, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, not Houston. Hoxton. Hoxton's the guy.
Was he called Hoxton in the first game?
Originally, actually, in Payday 2, originally it was just Houston. So it was Dallas, Wolf, Chains, and Houston, and those are the four playable characters at the beginning when it launched. But I guess they changed the lore a bit so that Hoxton was like the one of the members, the original members before Houston. But when the game started, it was that Hoxton was taken.
The first game? I thought Hoxton was in the first one.
I don't know, actually. I don't think I played the first one.
What do you think?
I don't think it really thinks much of anything. What goes on in that head of yours?
What's going on in that head of yours? And it just literally cuts to the screenshot of me just...
Cuts to the screenshot of you, after you ate those like ghost pepper wings or something.
Yeah, when I ate the hot sauce and the ghost peppers, and I'm just...
Yeah. I always love it when I see Charlie, voice critical, eating something that's spicy. And being a complete pussy when he's eating it. Like did you see his video on the one chip challenge?
I saw him. I saw he had a video. I never watched it or anything.
Well he always does those videos with his friend Matt, who's I think pretty good
Ryan
at handling.
Of Super Mega?
Yeah, Matt from Super Mega. Matt Watson. So
Matt Watson.
Yeah, and he's pretty good at handling spice. So he eats the whole chip. But then like Charlie like takes a little mini bite out of the chip. And it's like, dude, you're supposed to eat the whole chip. That's the whole point. Is the challenge you're supposed to eat the whole chip. He's like, no. What if it hurts? It's like, yeah, that's the point. Is that it hurts.
Yeah. That's how it works, Charlie.
Yeah. But
I'm calling
everyone has
out
their
Charles
flaws.
White.
Every
I'm
protagonist
better than
has
you.
their every good protagonist has their flaws.
I'm just saying, I could kick
Invincible is a
Charlie's ass.
simp, and Charlie has no spice tolerance.
Well,
Well.
is.
You're right, but I still hate
Correct.
you.
Mark, you simp.
Mark, you simp. If only you could be like Omni-Man.
Like me, Omni-Man.
Like me, Omni.
Omni-Man.
You're slow, Mark.
Oh, sauce.
You're slow.
Omni-Man here.
Remember
What if I killed an
remember
entire
when you thought
civilization?
Amber was the one who wanted to hit you up? Well, it was me, Mark. Your father.
Oh. Wait, does this mean his father was hitting him up, or Amber was hitting up his father?
It's been his father was just catfishing him the entire time. He's disguising himself as Amber.
Perfect. Oh no, he's
Disguising himself as Amber.
J.K. Simmons. No.
J.K. Simmons, why? And then like,
Oh no.
what do you think about blackface? Just cuts to him in Spider-Man 3 just laughing his ass. I can't do his laugh, but like the wheezing. No, the wheezing into the laugh.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
I feel like I'm congested right now.
I feel congested.
Must be
every
dying.
day.
Must be dying. Yeah.
Mr. Stark, I don't want to fucking die.
Mr. Stark, I think I'm dying. What if you just super blood about it? I'm literally turning to dust right now, Mr. Stark. It hurts.
My dad just for some reason started like after we saw the
painful.
Avengers Endgame.
Mr. Stark, I'm fucking dying.
My dad, when quoting it, would just be like, "Mr. Stark, I don't want to die," and I'm like, "Well, he doesn't say that."
I don't want to die.
Like,
no, it's I don't want to go.
Mr. Stark, I don't want to fucking die.
Mr. Stark, I'm fucking dying. Help me. It's all your fault. It's just like really making him guilty. Guilt tripping him.
Look, I'm fading like him.
I'm fading. I'm dying. I'm dying. Help.
I'm dead.
I'm dying. That TikTok.
My hair's gone so fucking long.
Are you ever gonna cut it?
Maybe. I want to see if I can.
Are you gonna go back to those days of those pictures that you sent me earlier of yourself?
You love those? That's me. That's like 2015.
Yeah,
me.
you look I was about to say you look a lot.
Oh, hold on. The one of me in front of IKEA is like.
I was about to say you look a lot more prepubescent.
That's the beginning of
that time.
That is. Let's see.
Is that the IKEA? Is that the only IKEA in our entire city?
The large IKEA that's like all the way out in the middle of bumfuck fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's all the way out on the edge of town for some reason.
Yeah. Like I edited a lightsaber into
you edited a lightsaber in there? What the hell were you posing for?
I was so Noah and his friend Sam did a podcast where for some reason the gimmick was they would film it in front of IKEA. Nothing to do with it. Had nothing to do with it.
Dude, they were aiming for that IKEA sponsorship.
I
just never got it.
They had asked me to come on twice and everything, and like every time I came on, I was just like,
"Oh, you never came on." Must be one of those promises that you always make but never keep. That should be the name of your new podcast.
All the promises I make that I don't keep.
Promises that I don't keep.
There's something about my hair in that second picture of me holding the orange juice and the saltines, by the way. I don't know what it is. It's something about my hair that doesn't look real.
It's like an anime hair, dude. Where like it's like individual strands of hair going in different directions.
I was gonna say, it looks like I took like that one strand that's going on the left.
Are you balding in that picture? I think I've seen a little bit of
balding.
I've seen a little bit of recession in there. Except you look the exact same. But yeah, I mean, what's their podcast called?
I can't remember. I think it's just Sam and Noah or something.
Really? That's like the worst podcast name ever.
It was a very bland name, but I found the gimmick of it so funny because the IKEA sign was like illuminated directly in the background.
Shit, we should copy that for one of ours.
It was really funny. I always enjoyed it because I was like,
episode 100, just we're in person. We just set up a little table outside IKEA.
Yes, let's just do that. Let's just do that.
It's like it'll be. Of course, the second we decide to do it, we'll like drive out there. we'll set up our little stop, and it's like, it turns out that like our microphones don't work, so we use a shitty camera microphone. And also it's a really windy day.
Yes.
So like the microphone quality is just absolute shit for a podcast. Maybe we should go inside and actually order like those $1 meals.
I was holding an ice cream cone they had bought me from inside, but it's also not ice cream, it's frozen yogurt apparently.
Okay. Frozen yogurt ice cream?
Yeah, but it's an ice cream cone, so I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Why are you always eating something in those pictures, man?
Because
the ghost peppers, ice cream, crackers, and the Tropicana orange juice.
Saltines in a little orange juice carton. But they were like, here, at the end of every one of our episodes, we always get our guest an ice cream. And then like they had us like posing for pictures at the end of it so they could post it on social media. And mine was me just standing there doing a dumb face while holding an ice cream. No, I don't think they do. I think they stopped doing it.
Should have had a collab.
So that's why we're gonna steal their IP.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna steal their entire idea, and they can't copyright us because it's the idea. They can't copyright ideas.
Me holding the juice with like 5 fucking saltines just put in between my fingers.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I'm at my grandma's house, but I don't know what the context of this picture was. My sister's just like, "This is the most iconic photo of you." I'm like, "Is it?"
When I think of James, I think of this photo.
I think of God James.
I think of ascended James. Prestige James.
My sister had a Polaroid filter on her camera for a while, so she'd take Polaroid photos, and it came out with this like weird blur going on with like my hair on like that little. Yeah, on the phone. And it had that weird blur going on with my hair and with the like weird streaks going off from my face. So then I edited my eyes just being blown out in the photo and everything.
Yeah, it looks great. I still can't tell what that little like glitch, that like white glitch is.
I don't know either. That's why I was like, well, it's so funny. I'll just keep it.
Okay.
I think it's from the room behind us being.
I love the Polaroid like date timestamp that's on the bottom.
Yeah, it's 2020. It's literally the pre-pandemic.
Damn, that like you look a lot. I don't know. You look like it was not to 2020.
Yeah, I changed a lot.
You look exactly like the other pictures back in 2015, except just with a little bit of facial hair.
So the one with me holding the lightsaber and the God Gym are basically around the same days.
Really?
Because I shaved my beard for a convention.
Yeah.
So that's why I had such a clean face for that interview, because it was like literally the day after.
You are James, but this picture, this is Jameson.
No.
Jameson.
Hey, literally Jim with the saltines, James with the lightsaber, and then Jameson.
Jimmy with the ice cream cone, but it's photoshopped out for a lightsaber.
I have a bunch of weird edits of myself because I don't like taking normal pictures, so I'll just do like dumb faces and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll just edit it. And there's, I still think one of my favorite photos was, I think on my birthday, Noah or Dakari had edited a picture of me to when I'm holding a knife cutting some watermelon.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing there going like, because I was like, I want to look like a weirdo just holding this like watermelon.
Well, you didn't have to do
knife.
anything. You look like a weirdo.
And I'm just standing there just kind of staring blankly while like white knuckle holding this knife and everything. And then they re-edited that I have a birthday hat on, and Dakari's face was edited into the photo, but like
he just photoshopped himself into the picture.
No, but that's what I did. Whenever they would send a group photo and I knew I wasn't in the photo, I would edit us into it very subtly. It's a thing I really enjoyed doing during school year, is that they'd send the photos and I'd just edit myself into it, because it would be a photo of me back from like 2018 wearing my red hoodie, doing this with it while in a beanie and shorts in the snow.
I think there was like a weird glitch with the our senior year yearbook, because I'm pretty sure I'm not in it. Like at all.
Yeah, you're not in it, and that was like the wildest thing when you told me.
I'm pretty sure I was not in it. I'm pretty sure it was a glitch because they could have just used like another picture of me, because I'm pretty sure I am actually still in the yearbook. It's just my portrait and like my little entry in it is just not there. So like it's like as if I just disappeared between year 3 and year 4.
It was wild when you told me that, and I looked and I'm like, oh my god, he isn't here.
God, he's not there.
Oh my god,
but I am
it's
actually
happening.
in there. I think I'm in the IB group photo. But like anyone who's in IB and they see that group photo, they see me in there, but they don't actually see my like official entry in the yearbook. They'd be like, what the heck happened to him? Disappeared. He's gone. Yeah, my parents are pretty disappointed.
Gone, reduced to atoms.
My parents are pretty disappointed because they're like, I bought this yearbook and you're not even goddamn in it. I don't look at your classmates. But yeah. But I mean, at least my sister was in there, I think. So. Oh well. Anyway, though, that background you have on right now is terrifying.
Oh, you like it? That's
Isn't that from the horror movie or Chuck E. Cheese horror movie or something?
That's from what was the movie called? Something about a monkey in Brendan Fraser, and there's a horrifying rat creature who's a sheriff or like a warden of one of the prisons.
Something?
No, it's like Bing Bong or something, because it's just a roundabout way of. It's literally just a roundabout way of making a dick joke. It's a reference to him having a boner, and he's like, "Oh, monkey bone." It's called monkey bone.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, and that was the first time I had my monkey bone. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. and then
they
not
used
even
to
an
call
hour
it a
later,
monkey bone.
This appears.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That they
Charles
decided to enter
Entertainment
that.
Cheese over here.
Charlie Cheeses.
Charlie Cheese. Look at him. Look at him.
Charlie Cheese Man.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
You ever had the feeling that someone was watching you and just like Vine boom zoom in on that picture? But yeah, that was that's crazy. Still waiting for that G Savior video.
It'll be out.
A
day, guaranteed. One of these days.
Day guaranteed, huh?
A day, guaranteed.
Wow.
I'm gonna try and finish it soon. It's just with the holiday thing. We have family in who I haven't seen in like
how was your Thanksgiving? You know, it's Thanksgiving was literally yesterday, but I don't think we talked about it at all.
It was great. We had like one of those Thanksgiving moments.
I know with your gigantic family tree, you might have an amazing
Oh my god,
family.
thank God this year we didn't though.
Other years you'd like all gather together or something?
Yeah, they all come to our house and it's like
go rent out like the Thomas and Mack Center to fit all your relatives in there. Like thousands of people. Donald Trump's in there. Somehow his bloodline is mixed in there.
Uncle Donnie.
It's me, your long lost cousins, brothers, neighborhoods, in-laws, parent.
Look
uncles.
at you, you've gone so huge.
Look at you, you've grown up so well. You look like you could build a wall.
You look like
a really strong, big wall funded by Mexico.
And we'll make you pay for it.
So yeah, how many people did you have at your Thanksgiving?
It was
just your normal family, nuclear family?
Me, Johnny, Jalen, my dad, Franklin.
Johnny, Jalen, Jacob, Joseph, Joe.
Jacob, Joseph, Joe,
Jebediah,
Jamie, Jeremiah.
Just everyone starts with a J.
That was the joke that we made when my niece Maya was born. My dad just kept saying Jemiah.
Josephi Krakowski.
So every time I'm talking to her, I just say, "Hey, Jemiah," and nobody corrects me anymore. They used to just be like, "Her name's Maya." I'm like, "I know, but it's Jemiah."
Jackman. Jack Hughes.
I don't know why, but my dad did name everybody with a J name.
Jose.
And
it starts with a J.
And I think it comes from his family because it's
like his
Jeanette,
entire family's
Johnny,
with J's.
James, which is him, and then what was Aunt Punchy's real name? Because I always thought her real name was Punchy. But then I learned that was a nickname. I'm like,
what? Your name's not Punchy? Are you telling me Uncle? You told me Uncle Quandale's not his name either?
Next, you're going to tell me
Uncle Boo Boo's not his real name.
Uncle Bang Bang.
God damn.
But I thought her real name was
Uncle
Punchy.
Dingle's not his real name.
Nobody ever referred to her by her real name or anything. So I'm like, yeah, her name's Punchy. It's Dolores. It's fucking what?
It's what?
Yeah. Somebody said Dolores once. And I'm like, who's that? Who's that family member? Who the fuck's Dolores, eh, Punchy?
Dolores, what a stupid name, right? Punchy.
She just stares down at me, just pathetic.
Pathetic. I mean, can you imagine being, like getting old and like having a niece or something, but like no one ever calls you by your real name anymore? Isn't that weird? Like at one point in your life that no one's gonna call you Jimmy or James or anything like that. They'll just call you like
one of my sister's
Mulder.
First names is Berta. It's not
Mulder.
Jalen. But we call her Jalen because we're like, why would we call you the same name that several people have been named?
Several people have been named Berta?
Several people in our family have the first name Berta on my mom's side, and including my mom. And it's like we don't call them by Berta. We just call them by their middle name. You just call her
Crazy Bitch.
So yes, I call my mom Crazy
Bitch. Sorry about that.
No. I have proof.
No. Couldn't it be further from the truth?
I'm with you here. I'm with you on this.
Damn, I don't get naming everyone like the same name. It just gets too confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah. And here's the thing.
Like you're shouting at like your family from across the table, like, "Hey, Berta!" and like 4 people turn their heads toward you.
Here's the thing. Me and my dad have the same name, but not the same middle name, so I'm not Junior.
Okay. Your dad's middle name is Junior?
No. No, he's James Franklin Redenzik. Which, by the way, my brother's name is Franklin James Redenzik, so that's a fucking thing.
I feel like maybe he's just a bit too lazy to actually think of anything else.
Yes, but I'm James Scott Redenzik, and he's James.
I'll just call you Scott from now on. We'll rebrand this entire podcast to the Scott Show.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Actually,
I love the clones. I love the clones so
You want me to bleep out
Sure.
whatever you said your last name? Because I'm pretty sure you did.
I mean, if you want to.
I don't know. People are actually going to watch 40 minutes into it.
Listen here, Corey Santhornell.
Listen, if you made it this far, now you know. You're a real fan.
If you made it this far, we appreciate it.
Now you know that Jay's full name is also on his Twitter, so whatever, I guess.
If you made this far, and if you've ever gone to my channel and looked at any of the social media I tag, you know my name. I have a last name.
You can find him.
It's not
and
James,
you will kill him with a very particular set of skills.
I just heard somebody shout my name.
Yeah. Are you sure they weren't calling for your father instead? Does everyone call your father James?
Yeah, everyone calls him James, and I'm like, yeah, oh.
But oh, dude, shit, maybe I should call you something different if I ever meet him.
Please don't. But
both of you James.
It gets confusing sometimes because like people will be like, oh, you're James Jr. I'm like, no. But you have the same first name. It's not.
No, I'm not James Jr., but he's James Sr. Are you James? No, I'm Scott.
My name is Derek.
My name is Krakeski.
My name is Mark.
I'm Mark Grayson.
Hi, I'm Matt Ryan.
I'm Matt Ryan. Middle name
of Super Mega.
I have 4 names. I'm Matt Ryan McGee Watson of Supreme Mega.
Is it Matt? So it's Matt Watson and
Supreme
Ryan
Mega, dude.
I like how it's not even Watson McGee to make sense for the Matt Ryan. It's Matt Ryan McGee Watson.
Rat Mayan McGee Watson, dude.
Rat Mayan McGee Watson.
Wagee Watson, dude.
Sir, do you have a stroke?
I'm edging my aneurysm right now.
You have 2 first names and 2 last names. I'm aware.
You seen that little meme where he's like the aneurysm meme where it's the dude going like and then like it zooms into his brain and like his vein blows up.
I have a problem with some memes that I'll think are really funny, but like it's the whole problem. Like I can't.
Like James.
No, I
Always
can't
cracks
watch
me
him
up.
because then it'll have like the joke of like a dude just like grossly burping right into a microphone. I'm like, and there goes the joke. Yeah, and me.
Yeah, like,
then
you
you
know,
lost me.
Like every streamer that you watch,
Fucking every one of them, man. It's like
they love to do it.
I'm not even like upset that you are doing it. It's a bodily function. I'm not gonna judge you for it. Just be like, excuse me or some shit. Be like, sorry.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to
everyone
burp
does
right
it.
into the
It
microphone
happens,
like a fucking monster.
Happens, you know.
Listen here, scum.
Even though Charlie loves to do it, Moist Critical. I feel like I've heard him burp into the microphone more than I've heard him talk or sneeze on microphone.
There's a reason I turned off notifications for Charlie. I'm like, I like watching the videos, but I can't just watch
like
them
every
all the time
5
anymore.
minutes. She just rips a fat one into the microphone.
It's just like it's just I can't watch it anymore. It's not the same.
Yeah, I don't usually burp that much.
This pleases me.
Must be because I only drink water. I'm pretty sure you drink soda more, you're more inclined to burp.
My dad.
It's like a muscle reflex.
Whoa! Did you see that?
What?
I'm literally snapping
Your
myself
arm just
out of
fades
it.
away.
Yeah, it's like. Da, 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 da.
You know, if you ever find the perfect angle where your entire body disappears,
I would love the.
You can do it on stream where you're like, you know, one of those like you put on like the echo on your voice and like what? And like
your
you disappear.
microphone cut out so perfectly.
Yeah, I tried to copy my voice.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Not entirely.
No, say you're busy. say you're busy.
Hey,
no, don't do it.
You want to watch that?
Don't do this to me.
Okay, I'll be down in a minute. All right. Did you just leave my door open and walk away?
Your face when you're talking to whoever that was is like the most like.
No, you're dirty. Get out.
Yeah.
Like they just let in a cat who's been outside all day, and she has white fur and it's literally like brown.
I swear this cat was white this morning and now it's yellow.
Oh, you're so dusty.
Oh, gross. Disgusting cats, dude.
I love you though.
Wow, what an amazing cat.
I'll kill you.
Why?
Listen, this motherfucker will kill you.
This guy will come to your house at 3
You
a.m.
look at Charles Entertainment Cheese over here.
Hey, look, guys, who I found at Chuck E. Cheese.
Look into those black eyes.
Look, guys, who I found at Chuck E. Cheese.
There's a soul.
I love Chuck E. Cheese so much, guys. Do you know that meme I'm talking about?
Isn't that guy? Oh,
it's a TikTok. Arcade Craniacs.
Didn't that guy and his girlfriend get divorced?
Yeah, I think they broke up. Yeah, Arcade Craniacs broke up.
I thought they were pretty funny together. And
they were hilarious, I think. Did very good parody like 3 a.m. videos. For some reason, the dudes at Chuck E. Cheese.
God.
Guys, look where I found at Chuck E. Cheese. I love Chuck E. Cheese so much. I don't know why, but it's his face and like the way he talks. It kind of reminds me of Connor back from high school because he's got like those really big fish lips.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I think it affects his voice.
Fish lip Connor.
Yeah, I love Chuck E. Cheese so much.
Did I tell you about how I ran into him during the pandemic?
Connor? Or the Arcade Craniacs guy? You run into him at Chuck E. Cheese. Both of them they're the same person.
No, I ran into Connor when I was at Panda Express once.
I think I remember that. You remember you telling me that. You were like, he was like standing behind you or something in a mask.
He was
like, hey Jim.
He was at the yeah, it was so like just out of nowhere. Like I'm just standing in line, I just hear James. I'm like,
no one calls me that. That can't be me.
I'm like,
what if someone behind him is just like, Scott? Scott?
Who? Redenzig?
The was?
He makes good videos. He's like the new JonTron.
Really? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything about him.
I watched one of his videos. I'm like, he's like a young JonTron. He's
how popular is he? Big?
He's pretty popular. He literally replaced JonTron on his own subreddit. they literally
Oh right,
replaced him with a
yeah, he's the
subreddit. They literally
oh right,
replaced him with a
he's the
subreddit.
guy whose JonTron subreddit was replaced by. Forgot
It's
about that.
like,
It turned into
sounds
the
like a disease.
instead of the JonTron subreddit, it was the Scott the Wasp subreddit.
I was like, like it's not the was.
It was a freaking hostile takeover.
It really was. I don't
Coup
think
d'etat.
he even. I don't think he wanted it. I think it just happened. Hi.
I'm pretty sure it was. I don't think anyone. I don't think either Scott or JonTron like wanted that to happen. It just happened on its own.
I'm sure JonTron didn't want that to happen.
I'm sure he didn't either. Probably did something. He probably said something political. Went on Twitter and he's like, you know, I just saw that my subreddit has become Scott the Wasp subreddit. I think I'm about to commit a hate crime. Hate crime time. Time to stream. Like the worst idea for people who's really good at scripted videos to stream.
It really is because they're not good without the script.
Well, well, I mean, you're so used to seeing him in one way, like fully scripted, but when you see him in a light where everything's like improv, it might be a little bit disorientating.
I think he's good without a script though. Like in the like
I don't know. I've never seen him building videos. I don't think I've ever seen him without a script.
Well, in the game building videos, I thought he did a pretty good job because I was mostly without a script for like most of the stuff and everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, I think he just goes with like a general script of everything, and like whenever
and things to hit.
Whenever
and,
like during the video when a joke pops up to him, like he thinks of one, then he'll like write a good scripted joke about it or something. Complete opposite from Cold Ones, but yeah, because Cold Ones is like 100% unscripted to the point where like things will literally break.
I saw Cold Ones on TikTok the other day. Sound like a fucking boomer,
dude.
Oh my god, did you hear me pronounce TikTok on the TikTok there, bud?
The TikTok there.
Oh, this little app
that them there TikTok.
Dude, on a little app called TikTok.
That them there TikTok.
But I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was like the bigger guy getting like fooled by the skinny guy on something. It was like a little magic trick or something. I can't remember.
Nah, it was I think it was like he did get tricked by the gummy bear. There was someone sent them, so they did like a mail opening video, like how Super Mega does, where they're sitting at the table, they're unboxing stuff, and then one of their fans sent them like this 9 million Scoville gummy bear, and then like I don't even remember their names. But like the skinny guy's like out, like not there. He's like went to the bathroom or something, and then the other guy's like, hey, what if I trick him into thinking that this is just a regular gummy bear and get him to eat this? And he's like, they're like, yeah, do it. So he's like, yeah, it's just like a gummy bear. I think it's supposed to be like a little spicy or something. And then like he gets him to eat it, and then like a little bit into it, apparently the skinny guy's really good with spice. So he's like they just go on their day like nothing happens, or he's like pretending nothing's happening, but like suddenly he'll just be like talking about this one stupid thing that they sent in, and the skinny guy's like, hold on, I'm dealing with that gummy bear right now. He's like, you fucker, that gummy bear is not the gummy bear is not a thing, man. And then the other dude feels bad, so he eats it too. But like he starts throwing up like violently.
Oh, I think I've literally just came across that video while finding the TikTok.
He's throwing up like violently, like on like it's in the YouTube video too. They don't show the vomit, but like they show the sound of it. I mean, they include the sound of it, and it's him just like literally like throwing up like everything he's got.
Oh, never mind. This is much worse than throwing up.
What is it?
I'll send you it. I'm downloading
they do some
the video
pretty
and
vile stuff.
now.
They do some pretty disgusting stuff on there.
It's
like Super Mega turned up to 11.
It's Super Mega, but Australian.
Did you see that Super Mega skit that they came out the other day? Fortune cookies.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, it's a really good video. It's a really good one. You should watch it. I'm not gonna spoil anything of it. Okay, I'll just tell you that I
just sent you the Cold Ones video.
That's a Cold Ones one.
Yeah, I was looking through and I'm like, okay, where's the video I'm talking about? And then I found this.
Is this copyright music in there, or can I play this? Or?
Yeah, probably. But that doesn't matter. That's not what the video's about.
Oh, it's him freaking eating glue.
That's glue.
Yeah, it's glue. I'm not sure in what context they were using glue in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was glue. I think that's one of the least disgusting things that they've done. Probably.
By the way, I'm totally gonna do that glasses thing to you when we record the.
I think I remember that video. It was for some reason someone sent them like a big tub of glue or something, and then they were just like, "Fuck it, let's just eat it." They just eat whatever that they users send them, and then like what's disgusting is that they took the glue and they like put it into like their alcohol bottles too, so like they're drinking alcohol mixed with glue. It's so funny.
I'm gonna be 21 this year.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to finally drink and get drunk during your podcast.
Damn, happy birthday, dude. Early birthday, just in case I miss it.
I'm gonna purely just.
I don't quite remember which day it was. I just know it's around Christmas.
It is Christmas.
It is Christmas. Got it. You're Jesus.
I am the star. God, Jim.
The star.
And with that, I do gotta keep going now.
Well, perfect. So that'll be the end of the video. If you liked, then like and subscribe. We do this every Sunday. Like and subscribe. James, you want to plug in anything before I leave this time, or are you going to do the same thing you did last time?
My name is James. I've been missing for the past 20 years. If you've seen me, help.
Bye.
And you can find me at James on all social media platforms and no_last_name_ on Twitch. Not the French one. They're yelling at me. Okay, bye.